right, here we go. Game 2.
Here we go. Redemption.
Oh, man. I don't like losing the tip. No.
Yep, switch on there. Box now. Yep.
Sorry, John. I didn't want to risk it.
Y'all good?
Good take, Chris.
Great take, Chris.
There we go.
All right, 2 up on the board.
Oh, that's a steal. Come on.
Up next, the Rockets taking on the Heat. For the Houston Rockets, kind of a seesaw affair over the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than a 500 team. They look to tip that balance with a win here. Heat Rockets is next. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. So with James on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Great one out there with Durant, and it's Rose, then there's Dwayne Wade, and it's Butler in at the small forward. And for the Rockets, the guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. And it's Whitmore in at the 3 slot. And as the season draws to a close, GA, we've got teams vying for playoff position, only adding to the importance of each game now.
And for those teams, you have to have the right mentality. You can't treat these like normal regular season games. These are an extension of the playoffs.
Now here's Rose. Here's the great one. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Van Vliet against Rose. Now the pass to Smith. And Durant sends it back. Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
Jimmy's such a well-conditioned athlete, using that vertical he has to get up and throw it down.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. 4-point game. Outside, Green. Houston moving it around. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Here's someone who's really been playing well, earning the Player of the Month in the East, the Great One.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hockey. You have to give it up to this man.
Here's Whitmore. That one good for 2.
And he might be a rookie, but Whitmore can play some bully ball. He will get it inside and be as physical as anybody.
Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
And here's Smith after Dwayne Wade hitting the 3. Back to Smith. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Rose against Van Vliet. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. And the Heat, another three.
Well, their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Wade against Green. To the inside. And it's the great one with the rebound.
Just a bit of a rut here early. Just 1 of 4 so far.
There's Rose with the three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Green taking his time here. Will it go? The Rockets again can't hit.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Wade. And Wade slams it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Timeout called. The Rockets moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. Number 1, the Heat. The Rockets 4th.
Both of these clubs love to play up-tempo. That's how they win. These are the games that fans love because of the non-stop action.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Smith on the wing. Van Vliet passes to Green. Here's Whitmore, defended by Butler. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Here's Miami now. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. And finished off by Rose.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Whitmore. The Heat getting the bucket.
And Butler, really, he's a two-way terror. I mean, that's the only way to say it, sending that one back.
The drive by Wade. Oh, and the jam by Wade. What a play.
Oh, stylish slam by Dwayne Wade. Never one to pass on a chance to make a statement.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Van Vliet against Rose. Pass to Smith, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Now we get a chance to check out Kevin Durant. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level, averaging 12 points, almost 2.5 blocks, and 5 rebounds. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
And here is Van Vliet after the three-pointer from KD. Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Rose. One-on-one fast break. And it's Wade with the jam.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Here's Van Vliet. Hasn't made one yet. They get a hand on it. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's the great one, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Whitmore, defended by Butler. All alone. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Coast to coast there. Jimmy Butler, one of the premier two-way players in the league.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. Smith outside. And now Rose running the floor all by himself. Oh!
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And so here is Houston after the Heat pick up two. Şengün, the tip in on the offensive rebound.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, and that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Some numbers for the great. He's been dominant over the last month. First in scoring, first in blocks, and he's a devastating finisher on the inside. The best field goal percentage in the league.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number one overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Now here's Wade. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. Rockets have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Well, it doesn't seem to matter, Brent, who they bring in. Everyone seems to fit in this system in Miami.
Well, their identification process and their scouting, they do a fantastic job of putting guys in here who are hungry to go about their business. So it's a nice mix. You have young guys, you have veterans, and then they have the right star to follow.
Good on the 3-point shot.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Rose, and finished off by Rose.
I mean, look at Rose pushing it up the court full speed, not giving anyone a chance to catch it.
The Rockets shooting in the early going here, pretty dreadful, 22%. Van Vliet with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against Golden State. Passes to Şengün. And Şengün Brown throws it down.
Which can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Here's Van Vliet. The Heat getting the bucket. Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good work inside from Smith Jr., putting that size to work.
Miami controlling the game. Outside Rose. The three. And the Heat, another three.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Van Vliet against Rose. And Durant sends it back.
Durant covering a lot of territory with his length.
For the Rockets. Adams is checked in for Şengün. And it's Thompson in for Smith. The Heat also changing it up. Antetokounmpo comes in for Kevin Durant. And Jordan subbed in for Wade. On defense, the Heat. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Butler. They're running. And here we go. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's the great one. That one falls. The great one's got 8 points. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Heat.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that. Working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And the turnover again by Houston.
Miami ball.
Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Brooks comes in for Fred Van Vliet. And Miami with a change here too. Howard's checked in. From deep, bangs home the trifecta.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
The drive by Thompson. Shot to stop the run. Pass to Eason. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Good quick hands from Antetokounmpo there, reacting well on defense and swiping that one away.
And here is Green. 17 points for him last game against Golden State.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Now here's Green. Nothing on the board. And the ball goes out of bounds.
Houston ball.
Last touch by Jordan. Ryan is checked in for the Heat.
Kobe Bryant.
So it's the Rockets now. Outside Jordan. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
The Rockets shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Here's Green. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Oh, nice mid-range. Jalen Green, I didn't know guys born in 2002 knew about that area of the floor.
The drive by Thompson. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Kobe dishes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Jordan. There he goes.
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Green passes to Eason. Back to Green. Over Rose. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Took him no time at all on that one.
You gotta be right up on Kobe because he is ready to pull it at any moment.
Thompson outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. Howard kicks to Rose. Into the lane. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
44 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Eason. Back to Green. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Miami ball.
Miami controlling the game. Jordan the pass to Rose. Shot and game clock separated by 5. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Shoots the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Thompson. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Miami able to put on a show for the ages. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Heat team out there.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Here's Van Vliet. No scoring in this one. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. Thompson is out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now, here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. It's tipped. Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Van Vliet on the wing. Thompson. Five to shoot. Shot from 16, and he can't bank that one in.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
You know, bro, we know how intense NBA practices can get, but how often do tempers boil over?
Well, practices are where you improve, and it's also a chance for guys who are on the bench to let the coaches know they're ready for more minutes. So that competitive environment is going to cause some dust-ups, and trust me, Kevin, you don't hear about most of the things that go on behind closed doors.
Here's Whitmore. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
Michael
Good
Jordan.
job there, Jordan, getting him in transition, and he does so much. You almost forget how dominant he can be defensively.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now Van Vliet. He has yet to score. And it's sent back by KD. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. Number 1, the Heat. In third, the Rockets.
What a run it's been for both these clubs in terms of their rebounding. 2 physical teams on a collision course here tonight.
Van Vliet against Rose. Launches it. And the Heat, another 3.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Another miss by Houston. Here's Miami now. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
For Houston, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Poked away, stolen by Wade. And here they go. The finish. That's good from Howard on the assist by Wade. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says, things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right. Thanks, D.A. Good ball movement here by Miami. Outside, KD. From past the arc. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, with KD, that's automatic.
Durant's gone 3 of 3 from the arc. 9 points on that long-range shot of his. Pass to Whitmore. To end the cold streak, he lays it in.
Whitmore.
Whitmore's got his second bucket tonight.
And Whitmore, a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Rose kicks to Wade. Jordan dishes to Rose. Jordan the pass to Durant. Fires the 3. Good on the triple.
Kevin Durant.
Durant's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Smith right side. And Durant sends it back. And he recovers it.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And it's Wade penetrating.
Wade.
As soon as Wade saw the lane to the basket,
Michael
you knew
Jordan.
he was going to get his steps together for the dunk. Excellent play there.
Now here's Van Vliet. Still yet to score. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Thompson misses.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
From deep, Rose. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Van Vliet against Rose, and he makes that one. Van Vliet's got his first basket of the night.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
The three from KD. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Van Vliet. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Pass to Whitmore. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Heat. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kicks it to KD. T-Wade on the wing. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him. So it's the Rockets now. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
Well, nice to see Dwayne Wade doing some of the things that remind us of a young Dwayne Wade out in transition this time.
The Rockets shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Thompson outside. Up top, Şengün. Back to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Miami grabs the miss. KD's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Howard at the elbow. And Howard with the stuff.
Now, Dwight Howard, one of the biggest targets in transition. You can't allow him to get where he wants to go without resistance.
Rose against Van Vliet. It's stolen by Rose. Moving it up. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And the Rockets with possession here. The Heat getting the bucket. It's good. Şengün's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Here's Jordan. Slam dunk by Jordan.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Here's Thompson following the score by Miami. Pass to Whitmore. Şengün against Howard. The turnaround jumper. And it's sent back by KD. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Van Vliet. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And Rose playing a big role offensively. He's got to be a focal point of your defensive scouting report. No doubt he can hurt you.
Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Rose against Van Vliet. Now here's Şengün. He's tightly guarded. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
3-pointer, Wade. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Knocked away. Van Vliet with it. To end the run. Great D that time from Durant.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right to the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. The combo guard, Wade, not just a scorer, but a shrewd passer as well.
And so here is Houston. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And oh, here we go. Rose, nobody back. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And still with those active hands, Rose remains a threat to knock the ball loose.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. Rose passes to Jordan. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Rockets shooting only 21% from the field so far. Here's Thompson. And it's Wade with the rebound.
I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard.
A nice shot by Howard.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Inside, Whitmore. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Assisted.
6 points for Cam Whitmore.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Wade for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Rebound by the Heat.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
And here's Jordan outside. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Van Vliet again throws. He swipes the ball away again.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far. Here's Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Thompson inside the line, and the last second attempt does not go in for
the first half.
Lockdown. When Jordan really gets after it, his athleticism can be overwhelming.
What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for Miami. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. An outstanding first quarter for Derrick Rose. He ended up with 28 points, 3 rebounds, and also a whopping 9 steals. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer for them. We'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime work.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, Ernie, giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They looked out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. So with James on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Derrick Rose. Great one out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Butler. And it's Wade in at the 2 spot. So it's Miami now. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Now here's Butler. Passes it to the great one. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And that's 10 points for the great one.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And for Houston, they're shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Outside, Green. Van Vliet outside. Rose with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. And the pass to the great one. And stolen by Şengün. Van Vliet outside. Back to Green. Poke loose. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. Got a piece of it. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Outside, Green. Pass to Smith. And here is Van Vliet. Right side, Green. Puts it up from 17. Miami grabs the miss. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
Here's Whitmore. He's got 6. And it's Miami with the rebound.
The 3rd quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Here's the great one. Oh. And he jams it with authority.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Şengün inside. The feet to Smith. And the layup's good off the glass.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
For Miami, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the 3rd quarter. But great one with the bucket. 18 points for the great one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Oh, and here comes Rose all alone.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Nabbing another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Wiping the ball away with just such ease. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
So it's the Rockets now, following the score by Miami. And another steal for him.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far. And it's blocked by Jordan. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. So for the Rockets, Steven Adams comes in for Şengün. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Whitmore. And Miami also making a switch. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Michael Jordan. Puts it up off the inbound, and Wade sends it back.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And it's good, 2 points. Wade's got 23 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
Van Vliet passes to Adams.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Green with the ball. Butler covering. Back to Brooks. Driving inside. Kept alive. Here's Adams. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And it's the Heat with the ball. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. There's Rose with the three, and the Heat another three.
3 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Rose against Van Vliet. It's tipped. Now here's Giannis. He's covered closely with his first shot attempt, and he sinks that one at the back of the rim on the way in.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the NBA is looking to expand its footprint, and a franchise south of the border could potentially hold tremendous appeal. Commissioner Adam Silver said Mexico City is the largest city in North America. It could also be a gateway to all of Latin America. The opportunity to flip a switch in terms of opening up a large geographical area to NBA interest. Kevin?
That's interesting. Thanks, David.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
And there's the drive.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Here's Brooks, and Butler sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Remain Houston ball.
for the Rockets.
Substitution on the
Tari
court.
Eason's checked in for Jabari Smith. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Ryan is checked in for Miami. And here's Green outside. And it's the Great One with the rebound. The Great One's got his 5th rebound in this one.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together. Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Timeout called. The
Timeout
Rockets.
charge to Houston.
Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Houston making a switch. Thompson's checked in. Only 5 games left in the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is going to stack up out east. Taking a look at Miami. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding.
And right now for Miami, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage.
And so Giannis will bring it up for Miami. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. 3-pointer. And the Heat, another 3.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now, here's Green. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Bryant the pass to the Great One. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. The Great One's got 31. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Green, and he makes good on the layup. Green's got 6.
And right now, I don't think he could hit a barn the way he shot this quarter. How about 2 of 10?
Here's the Great One. Count it, good. 33 points for the Great One.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
And for Houston, they're shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Green again throws. Nabbing another steal.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end. Here's the Great One. 33 points for him. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Green. The Heat getting the bucket. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Eason down low. Giannis is there. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Miami ball.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for LeBron James.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
It's the three-point bomb. He's got 14.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Outside, Green. Shot clock at 5. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Adams. And again, unable to change momentum here. Miami's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. We've got 1:48 left here in the third quarter. Green against Rose. Stolen by Rose. Goes up and finished off by Rose.
And this is what Rose brings to the table. When he gets out in the open court, he doesn't take his foot off that pedal.
1:32 left in the third. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Green. The 3. The rebound by Kobe Bryant.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
1:05 left to play here in the third. Green passes to Adams. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Here's the great one. He's covered by Eason. Takes a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Brooks with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. And now Rose running the floor all by himself. Here's Giannis. Count that one. Giannis has got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Passes it to Brooks. Puts up a 3, and it's Miami with the rebound. The great one's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. And with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close. They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
And Green launches it from deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Miami holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We come back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there. creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Torrey Easton is out there with Green. Then it's Thompson. And it's Landale in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Nothing the defense can do. James is skilled at sinking that jumper right in the face.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by Bryant. Feeds to Green. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
Hits it from three-point range. Westbrook's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Westbrook against Howard. The pass to Landale. The dish to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now here's Kobe. Right through the D for the layup.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Giannis against Holiday. Knocks it loose. Double team on Holiday. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
For Miami, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. 4-3, Westbrook, and again, Miami with the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And here's Thompson following Russell Westbrook's 3. Over Kobe. No good there with the step-back J.
When you are wrapped up that tightly in the mid-range, you are better off just moving the ball.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And Green gets it to go.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Got that one. Westbrook's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, this is going to help the entire offense. Russell knocking down shots from range.
Holiday, the pass to Green. Here's Landale. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Timeout call, the Heat. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting those 2 out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success, so I got to open up.
The great ones checked in for Howard.
Once again.
LeBron kicks to Westbrook. to the great one. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nice job by Russell, just not forcing anything on that play.
And for Houston, they're shooting a rough 22% so far in this
The
one.
Rockets call.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
New York, City, Texas.
Outside Holiday, pass to Eason. Back to Holiday. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis able to get stops from anywhere on the court.
LeBron kicks to Giannis. The great one passes to Kobe. Here's the great one. He's covered by Thompson. 5 on the clock. And he slams that one down.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans. No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Holiday against Westbrook. Westbrook with the steal. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Pass to the great one. That's good. So Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Assist from
the great one's got 46 points.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Holiday, the pass to Eason. Back to Holiday. He lobs it up.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Miami's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Rockets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. The pass to Landale. Tipped away. And so Houston again turning it over.
Miami ball.
Shengu is checked in for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet comes in for Thompson.
Fred VanVleet.
Green against Antetokounmpo. Good ball movement here by Miami. With the drive,
Number
and
9.
that one is hammered home.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
The Rockets shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. VanVleet passes to Shengu. And it's blocked. James finds Bryant. James against Eason. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible? I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Van Vliet kicks to Adams. Outside Holiday. From 10 feet out. And the rejection by Giannis. Driving in, and he dunks it down.
And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent. Westbrook against Van Vliet. Pass to Eason. Van Vliet outside. Stolen by Westbrook. James with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And it's in there. The Great Ones got 56 points in the game.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Now here's Van Vliet. To the paint, here's Adams. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
Well, Adams back in the paint. That's where he lives.
Miami's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Here's the Great One. Adams defending. The Great One passes to James. Shot clock at 6. The Great One. And another basket for Miami.
Man, can that guy shoot a turnaround jumper or what? Almost an impossible shot to defend.
Van Vliet on the wing. Outside Holiday. Well, we've had this new playoff format since 2021, adding that play-in tournament. How do you like it?
Well, I love it. You're just giving more high-level teams a chance at a swing for a championship. I mean, look what happened last year and how exciting that was for the NBA and the play-in tournament.
And here are the Heat now. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go. And got it! Another basket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Out left to the wing. There's the lob to Adams. Got a piece of it. Timeout call for Rockets.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
To present the New Balance Player of the Game, Derrick Rose.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Here's Adams. The Rockets with another miss.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
The Great One passes to Bryant. Here's the Great One. Adams defending, and it's good for 2.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And Green slams it in.
And once Green gets the ball there, not much you can do defensively.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And so it's Houston with it. And now Bryant pushing it up. No one back to stop him. There's the killer two-handed slam.
The assist going to Bryant. Kobe's been improving on that facet of his game.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Brooks, the pass to Eason. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. .144 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 5 to shoot. And it goes down 2 points.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Miami. Here's the great one. There's the three. And the three ball is good.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Miami.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
A 2-game season series. They win them both. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Hey, yo, get on Fred.
Van Vliet against Westbrook. Westbrook with the block. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the great one. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town. That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Here's the great one, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
First personal foul.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's all you.
19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here is Van Vliet. Now Eason. The alley-oop. And the rejection by Giannis. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Giannis, you have said in the past you have even more untapped potential. So how did you put your fingerprints on this game?
I'm just here to do whatever it takes to help my team win. Did a great job executing, moving the ball. And this is what we do. This is what we do. We play together, and whatever we do, hopefully we can get a win at the end of the day.
Well, it certainly turned into a win tonight, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time. You